You've talked about this before about in order to lose weight, I'm going to go back to the body here, you have to lighten up. I remember you said that in a previous call, and I'm trying to do that. But is there a reason why the body hangs on to like exactly 8 pounds for like 15 years? I mean, exactly. It's just will not budge from those 8 pounds, and it's just enough to make you uncomfortable,
With
right?
weight, there's always a few different things to look at. So one is sleep, one is emotions, the lightening up. One can be split energy. So let's say -8 pounds is your ideal weight. So if
Mhm.
you ask the question, if I was at that ideal weight, if I was at exactly the weight I want it to be, how does that feel unsafe? Right?
Not at all. Actually, it would be amazing,
Yeah,
right?
and
And top split energy.
for some people, the answer is things like, I'll get more attention, people will stare at me. So, yeah, again, different people have different sources of resistance. My guess for you, based on your solo entrepreneur stuff that we talked about, it's
Mm,
probably getting more into a relaxed state and rest and repair. For me, my source of weight is the stress and pressure I put on myself in order to like accomplish certain things
mhm.
or all the work that I feel like I have to do on my shoulders, which I don't. Um, so that's a lot of the stuff you talk about for yourself is the stuff that for me I've worked on and continue to work on, coming from the tech startup background and being used to working 50 hours a week.
Mm. And do you feel that you have enough help in your business? So if you want to manifest somebody who could come in and help you in your business, who would actually treat it as if it's their own, right? I haven't had good experiences in the past, even though I've tried to manifest a great assistant. I've tried to manifest somebody who would care, who could, take off some of that load. Do you feel that you have enough help?
Yeah, and I just started that process probably in the last 6 months. And for me, I've gone through, marketing people and people who did not pan out. But it was still always a learning process. And
Mm,
again, it's never the path of no resistance, it's the path of least resistance. So when you're attracting an employee that doesn't work out, it's not a sign that you screwed up. It's not a sign that you made a mistake. It's just a piece of fertilizer, because in the collective we call contrast fertilizer. It's a piece of fertilizer to say, okay, so what did I have going on that attracted that outcome? Was it a belief that nobody can do it as good as me? Is it a belief that I need to do it all? Is it a belief that there's no good people out there? So it's just about looking at that circumstance and doing a bit of analysis to kind of reverse engineer it into your vibration. And we have a new process in the collective called the Freedom Formula, and that's kind of what that looks like. So it's about understanding that every piece of contrast isn't a screw up; it's just a sign of what we have been practicing, and it just means it's some tweaks to make in our vibration.